Hey everyone, I'm Rob and welcome to the test drive. Today, I'm driving the 2017 BMW M240i. Now, one thing that's different about today's video is the fact that I'm filming inside of a parking garage because it's a torrential downpour outside that is going to be taking place the entire day. And I only have this car for one day. But I'm going to still show you why this is such an awesome car. The 2 Series is BMW's entry-level series in North America. And it consists of several models of either coupes or convertibles that are all on the same platform. Now, it begins with the 230i, which carries the turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, and then you have the M240i, and at the high end you have the M2. So there is a difference between the M240i and the M2, but there's a couple advantages you get with the M240i that I'm driving. And the M240i is one of those things where it's not an M model, but it almost is. It's almost there. So we're gonna start with the exterior of this BMW M240i. Now, I love the look of this car. The 2 Series replaced the 1 Series, so this M240i would have replaced the previous 135i or possibly M135i. But I love the redesign in this new 2 Series. It just looks so much better than the 1 Series did, and this M240i really carries a lot of cool features. I love that you have the blacked out grille on the front. You have really nice aggressive angles. I love the little spoiler on the back. This sits on 18-inch rims, and it also has the M brake calipers, which is very cool. I would love to see it with 19s. I think it would look very cool to have an even lower profile tire and have that larger rim. But the 18s look very good. This is a very small car, so I think they're sized very appropriately. I love that it's dual exhaust. I mean, it's just a good look. And they really did a great job designing this and making it just so much better than the previous 1 Series. Not that the 1 Series was a bad looking car. It was a good looking car, but the 2 Series is just so much better, and I love this M240i. Then getting to the interior of the M240i, it is very comfortable. The one that I'm driving has the black Dakota leather. It's extremely soft, and everything in it just feels good. Now, I love this M Sport steering wheel. As many of you know, the M Sport steering wheels always feel so good, and they look so good. And everything in the interior is very nice. The iDrive 6.0 system is phenomenal. It's the best system that BMW's ever had, in my opinion. And the rest of the center stack here is very nice. It's very big. Especially being in a small car, that's important that everything is sized really well, and in this M240i it certainly is. Now, the back seat is pretty small, but it's there, so it's functional, but it is very small, which you would expect that if you looked at this car. It is a very small car. The trunk space is pretty good. You know, you can fit a golf bag, you know, you can fit some suitcases, so I'm pretty pleased with the trunk space. Now, if you were to get this in a convertible, you would greatly sacrifice on trunk space, but in terms of the coupe version that I'm driving, you get a pretty decent amount of space for having such a small car. Now, getting to the performance, this M240i has a turbocharged 6-cylinder engine, and that produces 335 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. And in this small coupe, that is incredible. I mean, it feels good. You can rip this thing and it just flies. Now, BMW states that this car can go 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. Now, I'm going to attempt a 0 to 60 run, but it is wet, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to get the exact 4.2 number, but I'm going to show you what I got. But know that it's rated by BMW to go 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. Now, a big advantage of the M240i over the M2 is the fact that this one comes with all-wheel drive. So you can get all-wheel drive in the M240i. The one that I'm driving today has all-wheel drive, so it's BMW's xDrive system. And it grips really well. It feels very good. So aggressive. Awesome. And I feel like in a car this small with, you know, 335 horsepower and especially that 369 pound-feet of torque, all-wheel drive is very helpful in keeping this car on the road. Now, rear-wheel drive would still be phenomenal. It would be so much fun in this car, but, you know, the all-wheel drive system is very nice to have, and it really you know, gives you a great experience with handling and with cornering. This is a great car, and it drives very well. It's really what you would expect from an M-badged BMW, you know, even though it's an M Sport versus an actual, you know, M2 or, you know, something like that. I'm also pretty impressed with the fuel economy that this car gets, because it's rated at 21 in the city and 31 on the highway, which, again, for having the power that this car has and being as quick as it is, it's nice that you can still take it on a road trip and get 31 miles per gallon. So what does a BMW M240i like I'm driving today cost? This one is stickered at just under $56,000. So that is a lot of money for a 2 Series. You know, I think about the X5 that I own, and brand new, an X5, you know, I got the diesel, but if you get a 6-cylinder gas engine, I mean, you're looking at around $60,000, you know, maybe a little bit more, 60, 65. So the fact that this costs almost as much as an X5, I mean, that's a lot of money. But, you know, you get a very powerful, fun car for that money. But again, it is very expensive. I mean, you could get a 5 Series for, you know, around $60,000. So, you know, this is an expensive car, but it's a fun car, and it certainly has its place for somebody who's looking for a very fun, sporty, small, all-wheel drive coupe. You know, this is a very cool, really nice, powerful, fun car to drive. So I love it. It's expensive, but I love it. So I hope you enjoyed this review of the 2017 BMW M240i. I'm Rob. This is the test drive. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, and please feel free to subscribe to my channel if you would like. It's going to get you updates on when I post a new video, and it does help me make more videos when people do subscribe. I'm also on Instagram at the Test Drive NY, so please feel free to follow me on there as well. All right, thanks for taking this test drive with me, and I'll talk to you soon.